Hear the truth from me, the light at the tunnel. First of all, I must apologize because I've been offline for a while now to supply some content to my subscribers, and I'm very sorry about that. It's because of duty calls, and there's a chain of command now that gives me a little access for me to be on here and do what I do best. Today, I'm going to talk about the ongoing things, online in regards to VDM and Blord. And I'm going to be speaking factually. As you all know, this is Unlimited Facts, where we say nothing but the fact. Blord, this is going to go to you personally as an advice from a brother. I told you I'm an Igbo person, but a lot of you, argued it during those saga of Igbo King, those things you all remember. But then I'm going to advise you, my brother Blord, as an Igbo person. And I know you will see this video. Even if you don't see it directly, you see it indirectly. Because for you to have blocked me on Instagram, it means whatever I was saying or whatever I've been saying and commenting got to you. You see, I am not going to say that you don't have advisors. But I'm thinking that the most important thing that affects you is your ego. All right? You feel like you've arrived and you feel like you're on top of the world and you feel untouchable. That's one of the most mistakes some of you young lads do when you start making money. Listen up. Why I'm saying this is because I know deep down me that you have advisors. But the problem is that you don't listen to advice. You don't like listening to advice. And it's your ego. The ego in you is just too much. It's not bad to be egoistic, okay? But at least, egotistic, but at least sometimes you use your common sense as a man. And listen, you're not just an ordinary person. You're a great man. I know you already know this. A lot of people that knows me personally knows that, while I was in religion, I'm a prophet. So I understand spirituality. But what I'm saying is you're a great man. And you're not just a great man, you're a star, you're a shining light. I'm not saying it because of your little money you've made so far or because of your, expensive car or mansions you live in. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm saying this from a perspective that I understand. Okay, but it is a very bad thing, okay, for a mighty tree, okay, to be fallen whilst elders of the land are watching. And no one says anything or speaks against the falling down of that tree. In other words, Blord. You see the case that is going on between you and VDM. If you don't take time, it's going to bring down all what you have worked and labored for years. And how it's going to happen is going to over you. And if you don't take time, it will go as further and as big as making you think suicidal. What I'm saying now might not make sense to you. You might be thinking, is that possible? This can't happen. Listen, I'm not just an ordinary person. I don't just come and speak on the internet. I'm a human being. You all know. It's stated even on my Instagram platform. I'm a human being. But listen, there are stages in life, and there are layers to spirituality. I'm speaking to you as someone who has gotten to some certain level of spirituality and I understand. You are a big tree, okay? And whatever that is happening now, it's like you're in your hot season where some of your leaves, are looking a little shredded, are looking a little dried up, but they are not dried, okay? Once the rain comes, you're going to bloom again. But there is a shake that is coming. If you don't end this now by taking this matter offline, and selling your ego and settling peacefully with very dark man. Trust me, this shaking that is coming will shake you so hard that all those leaves on you that looked as a big tree that you are, all those leaves on you that looks a little withered, even though they are not, they are just looking for a rain and they will bloom up. All of them will fall off. And you know what it means when a big tree loses all its leaves and it's not even in Harmattan time. Have sense, my brother. Use wisdom. Okay? Listen, even as much as you have blocked me, which I still talk to this moment, don't know why, because you're someone I love. I've written you, in DM before, and because Dude Empire, my company that I run with my wife, We've been rebranding for a couple of years now. Want to start up now fully, and I had wanted to even give your product, your brand, a spot in Dude Empire Company Limited. I wrote to you about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not speaking from hate or anything. No, you are my brother. You're my Igbo brother. All I'm saying to you now is sell your ego. Take away this case from social media. Settle with VDM. VDM is going to shake you. He's going to shake you up to the extent that even if you made, let's say, 300 million from Rattel app, for example, or using his picture or his names, and let's say you are worth 1 billion, he's going to shake at least 1.5 billion off of you. Do you know what that means? He's going to take away whatever you've made using his name, and he's going to take away whatever makes you Blord. You know what that is going to mean, right? Don't take this as a joke. Remember, wisdom is profitable to direct. Once you awake, you realize.